This is a really interesting week astrologically for the energy of love and relationships. I'm having a realization around the ways in which control makes me feel loved. And this is not uncommon to hear from people. In severe cases, domestic violence, like actual physical abuse, can make people feel loved. And when I think about, why does control make me feel loved? It is because it's a show of effort. Someone said something one time that really stuck with me, which is when you're an abused child, the neglect hurts worse than the actual overt physical abuse. Because at least when someone is hitting you or berating you, they're giving you attention. But neglect is the total absence of regard. And I think that that's a connection for me, that when someone would try to control me, it shows that they care, that they're applying effort. But there's also the autistic child in me who had a consistent experience of people trying to control her. No input, no understanding, no explanation. Just, I'm going to force you to do this and I'm going to force you to do that. And that has led to me having just like a root level nervous system reaction to any type of authority trying to control me. And this causes a lot of problems in my life. It's made me very unable to interact with bosses, to interact with hierarchical structures of any kind. It plays a lot into my politics. But on a fundamental level, it is a bit of a wound to not be able to allow others to control you under certain circumstances, right? It's only abuse if you are not able to consent to the control. But there are all sorts of healthy situations where humans say, yes, I would defer to you. And I do so with my healthy autonomy. And I think that's what this control wound is getting at. I think that's why time and time again, I find myself in situations where people are trying to control me and I feel very attracted to it and loved by it because I'm trying to get to that little piece of me who will not submit to healthy authority in healthy ways. The part of me that says, no, I will never allow anyone to control me under any circumstances. And so it's tricky because I'm continually drawn to situations that would try to control me. And then I reject them and I can't actually explore them. I can't actually explore that wound within relationship because it's like that autistic child version of me says, no, under no circumstances will I ever be controlled. I will not even get near that. So my ability to feel loved in that particular way is completely off limit. And I think this is probably what people are exploring when they do BDSM stuff. And it's also making sense to me why people create like alter egos or pretend situations around this stuff. Because I think if you tried to explore these dynamics within the context of a regular relationship, like it would be pretty toxic and abusive. But yeah, a lot of good information in the collective about how we're wounded in relationships. Hope you're having as many light bulbs as I am.